All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're digging into a really fascinating, almost radical idea for tackling unemployment. It's a concept that takes a familiar industrial model, kind of flips it on its head, and uses it to solve some pretty big social challenges. So let's just start with the big question right here on the screen. What if a factory's main output wasn't a physical product, but was actually sustainable jobs in brand new local businesses? I know, it sounds a little out there, but that is the exact idea behind an initiative called the Job Creation Factory. And this, right here, this is the philosophy at its heart. It's not about charity, nope. It's all about empowerment. The real goal is to provide the tools, the training, and the structure so that people can build something that lasts, for themselves and for their communities.
So first up, let's talk about the mission. The Job Creation Factory, or JCF for short, was founded on a simple but really powerful idea: to go right after the social distress and, frankly, the human suffering that unemployment and economic disparity can cause. It's not just an economic model, it's a direct response to a very real, very human need. You see, the JCF was designed to tackle this kind of three-headed problem. On one hand, you've got high unemployment. On the other, you have these local economies where small businesses really struggle to compete. And then, right in the middle, you have these incredibly capable people who just lack the specific business training to succeed on their own.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the solution is where things get really innovative. At the absolute heart of the JCF is something they call the hub and spoke model.
Think of it like a wheel. The hub is that strong central point. It's the engine. It does all the heavy lifting. The training, the centralized resources, the product development, and the spokes? Well, those are the individual, locally owned businesses that radiate outwards, each one serving its own unique community. This structure gives them both centralized strength and incredible local agility.
And this is where the genius of the model really starts to shine. Just look at how it divides up the work. The hub handles all that heavy, back-office stuff. We're talking training, mentorship, even marketing and HR. This frees up the local business owners, the spokes, to focus on what they do best, running their operations and connecting directly with their community. It's a real partnership. So, here's the crucial part. This isn't just about creating employees, it's about creating owners. So let's actually look at the journey a person takes when they go through this system. It's a really clear four-step pathway. It all starts with selection. Finding people with the right mindset and character to be a business owner. Then comes the training, where they get all the comprehensive business skills they need. Third, there's mentorship, pairing them up with seasoned experts for that crucial real-world guidance. And finally, the best part, ownership. This is where graduates launch their very own business and become local employers themselves.
And check this out, because this is one of the smartest parts of the whole setup. These new entrepreneurs aren't just thrown into the deep end and told to swim. The hub acts as a brains trust, a whole team of experts developing, prototyping, and rigorously market testing new products. So when a new business launches, it's with a product that already has proven demand. It's like starting a race halfway to the finish line.
So, what does all this add up to? Well, it builds what you could honestly call an unfair advantage over traditional ways of starting a business. And it really comes down to three key things. First off, it is deeply community-centric. These businesses are locally owned, and they're specifically designed to meet the needs of their neighborhood. That builds a level of trust and loyalty you just can't get from some generic chain store. They become a real part of the community fabric.
Second, it's a shared success model. Now this is key. The central hub actually keeps a minority share in each spoke. And this isn't about control, it's all about alignment. It makes sure the hub is always invested in the long-term success of every single business, which means ongoing support and a true, lasting partnership.
And finally, this isn't just some one-off project. The entire model is designed as a proven framework that can be picked up, adapted, and replicated in totally different communities, potentially anywhere in the world. It's absolutely built to scale.
Of course, a great vision needs great results, right? The Job Creation Factory is a data-driven initiative, and its success is tracked with some very clear, very impactful metrics. As you can see from this chart, success isn't just about dollars and cents. It's measured holistically. They track everything from employment metrics and new business creation all the way to the overall community impact. It's about measuring the health of the entire ecosystem, not just the bottom line.
And this number is so important. The goal is a participant satisfaction score of over 4 out of 5. What does that tell you? It shows a deep commitment not just to the economic model, but to the people at its heart. It proves that the training is valuable and that their personal growth really is a top priority.
And you can see, the focus is definitely on long-term, sustainable change. They're tracking the things that truly matter: the business survival rate over time, a real reduction in local unemployment, and the steady revenue growth of these new businesses. This is not about short-term wins. It's all about creating a lasting impact. Which brings us right back around full circle to the ultimate vision. It's all about creating a system where everyone involved, the new owners, their employees, the community, has a real opportunity to truly thrive and prosper. And that leaves us with this final thought. We've just walked through a powerful and proven model for economic renewal. The only question left is the one you see on your screen. Could a factory that produces not goods, but jobs, ownership, and hope, could that be built in your community? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.